My name is Takumi Nishino. I've been working as a 10-pet scat, a general trading company for a few years now. Mom's probably eating lunch by now. I'm in the frontline sales department. I'm an assistant sales clerk there. It's a low-profile job, so it's not like I stand out in any way, but I do my assigned tasks diligently. Nishino, make a copy of this. Yes, understood. And since I started working here, I've had some wonderful encounter.
Takumi, do you remember what our anniversary is next month?
Sorry. What is it?
It's our 2-month anniversary since we started dating.
I see. I didn't know there was such an anniversary. Her name is Sinigaru Yanako. We've been talking a lot because she's a temp like me, and now we're dating. Then one day, the environment at work changed drastically. The sales manager was transferred and the president's son came in his place. I'm Yata Baruo. I've become the sales manager from today. It's nice to meet you. He used to be in the planning department, but he was assigned to the sales department so that he can learn more about the frontline work in order to take over the company in the future. I'll just keep doing what I have to, even if there is a new boss. That's what I thought, but... Are you Nishino, the temp who's been working years now? Yes. I'll ask you this out of pure curiosity. Are you really that incompetent? Huh? What? I didn't know what manager Yatarai was talking about for a moment. Because you've been a temp for a long time. Temporary employment is for people who can't get a permanent job, right? That's not... I'm a man with the future already promised to me. So here's my advice. Keep your feet on the ground. Thank you for your advice. Apparently, he's the type of person who boasts about his position as the son of the president of the company. Then, our major client, President Mitsuki Kawaguchi of Collabo, came to our company for a business meeting. President Kawaguchi, we've been expecting you.
Thank you for a warm welcome.
Collabo was one of our biggest clients. Because of that, the president of the company and his son, Manager Yatarai, were all here to welcome her. Let me introduce you, President. This is my son, Baruo. Right now, I'm making him head of the sales department. Eventually, I intend to have him succeed me as president. I'm Baruo. Pleased to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
The two of them took President Kawaguchi on a tour of the company. This is our warehouse. We've been installing a high-performance automated picking system since early on. In short, we are planning to expand business with them by showing off our company's greatness. And here is the sales department. The cooperation between the sales department and the logistics department is highly systematized. President Kawaguchi's presence is always noticeable.
May I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
I understand that your sales department has introduced AI-based sales promotion proposals. How's it working? If it's all right with you, could you inform me?
Baruo, this is where you come in as sales manager. What? Me? Well, it's just that, compared to what it used to be, how can I say it? It's amazing. Hey, what kind of answer is that? Get a grip. Although Manager Yatarai just joined the department, is that okay? Whoa, Nishino, you're in the right place. What is it? I'm sure everyone in the sales department is aware of the changes brought about by the introduction of AI, right? Nishino, please explain it to us from your own mouth. What? Me? Of course I can explain it to her, but I'm just trying to prove that it's being felt by the employees all the way down to the bottom line. I'd like to hear from you first. I understand. I was a little surprised being put on the spot, but I told her exactly what I felt on a daily basis. Sales have increased by 15 to 17% since the introduction of the system. And the efficiency of each salesperson has improved significantly compared to the previous year. Wow.
I understand very well. Nishino, that was great.
No. How is it, President Kawaguchi? In our company, even those at the end of the line understand the situation of the company and work hard every day. This is also due to the fact that I put a lot of effort into employee training. I see, so you didn't answer the question on purpose. I'm glad I put you in charge of the department. Just stop it. It's a matter of course. Manager Yatara took credit for answering the question properly and used it as an opportunity to appeal to President Kawaguchi. He's a hard man to deal with. And then, Yanako, how about having dinner with me after work today for the first time in a while?
What?
We haven't spent much time together lately.
You know, I've been thinking that maybe we don't need to see each other anymore.
Huh? What do you mean?
I like someone else.
Someone you like? Who?
Someone with more money than you, more status, and more dependability. That's what's important, right?
Wait a second. Telling me something like that out of the blue? A guy who persists will be hated. Oh, she already hates you, huh? Manager Yatarai.
Baruo.
Calling him by his name? Could it be? Sorry, Yanako likes me better than you. No. Yanako easily switched to Manager Yatarai because of his status as the president's son. I didn't know Yanako was that kind of person. I was so shocked by the terrible rejection that I couldn't get over it for a while. But I'm glad I found out who Yanako really is. That's how I consoled myself. I no longer talk to Yanako at work, even when I see her. One day, while I was spending such an awkward time... Nishino, can I have a word? Yes. You're getting cut this week. Huh? What? Why all of a sudden? You're always in the corner of the sales department. You don't have a presence, and it doesn't matter if you're there or not. You're not much use to us anyway. Besides, Yanako would have a hard time with her ex-boyfriend in the same department.
And that's what it is.
Are you kidding me? Anyway, you're no longer of any use to us.
Thanks for your help.
I understand. I lost all interest in arguing with him. If the company is going to treat me like this, even if they hadn't cut me off, I would have quit on my own. I decided to leave SCAT, where I had worked for several years. A week later, I got a call from Manager Yatarai. I want to talk to you. Can you make time? What can I do for you? I'll talk to you in person, not on the phone. Next day, I went to the coffee shop that Manager Yatarai had instructed me to go to. Well, you know, you must be having a hard time after leaving us, right? If you want to come back, I can make a special arrangement for you. What do you say? So that's what you want to talk about? It's what you've been hoping for, isn't it? I'm sorry. I can't go back. What the hell? You don't have to be so stubborn. I'm not trying to be stubborn. I really can't go back. Don't say that. Please come back. After hearing the details, it seems like the company's business has been slowing down since I left. I used to listen to the problems of junior staff and newcomers in the department and follow up with them in detail. I've made so many mistakes, I don't have the confidence anymore. Everyone is like that at first. And making mistakes is a sign of trying. I was also the one who checked and corrected all the mistakes of the employees. Apparently, once I was gone, the work started getting less precise and messy. What am I supposed to do? And there was very bad news from major business partner Collabo.
I heard that Nishino is gone. Is that why your company's mistakes have been increasing lately?
I'm sorry. We will take proper action.
We can't afford to have this kind of thing happen again. I'll terminate the contract with your company if he's gone.
No, wait a second. This caused a huge panic at the company, which is why the manager came crying to me in a panic. Why does President Kawaguchi think so highly of you? Well, it's a bit of a coincidence. The story goes back a few years. Kawaguchi-san is now the president of Koilabo, but at the time, she was working as a branch manager. At that time, there was an incomplete delivery from SCAT to Koilabo, and Kawaguchi-san called me to inquire about it. Thank you for calling. SCAT Sales Department speaking. At that time, other employees happened to be out of the office, so I picked up the phone. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'll check the situation immediately and have the salesperson in charge contact you, but for the time being... At that time, I tried to settle the situation as calmly as possible.
You're very efficient. That's very helpful.
President Kawaguchi liked my response so much that she started talking to me every time she visited our company from then on.
I've been watching you work, and I can see that people rely on you a lot.
No,
The last time we had a problem, you handled it quickly, so I feel safe with you.
Thank you very much. President Kawaguchi trusted me so much that she decided to terminate the deal when mistakes started happening more frequently after I was gone. I'm willing to pay you more per hour, please! Work for us again! I'm sorry, I just can't. What the hell? It's not a bad deal for you either, right? Turn that down. Temp workers can't do the math after all. I chose to work as a temp. What? That's just an excuse, isn't it? No, my former boss, which means the sales manager before Manager Yatarai, asked me many times if I wanted to become a full-time employee. But I kept turning down the offer. Why? To take care of my mother. Take care? My father had already passed away and my mother had been in need of care for several years. So I took a temp job where I could choose the hours I wanted to work depending on the situation. I would have preferred to work as a full-time employee in a company with a flexible work schedule. But such companies were few and far between, and even if there was one, it was difficult to get them to hire me. So I chose to work as a temp and started working for SCAT. I don't care if you're a caregiver or what, but if you're not coming back, I have my ways too. I'm gonna spread bad words about you, and you're not gonna be able to work anywhere. Now, I can do that with my dad's connections. Are you serious? If you don't like it, come back. I don't want to go back to a company like that. Are you sure? You won't be able to find a job. It's fine. Because I already found my next job. What? You do? Where? It's President Kawaguchi's place. What? Koilabo? Yes. A few days ago. President Kawaguchi heard I'd been laid off from SCAT, so she asked me if I wanted to work at Collabo.
I've always thought you had something to offer, Nishino.
I'm humbled.
I really wanted to bring you in sooner, but stealing talent from a business partner is problematic, right? So I've been patient, but now that you're leaving SCAT, it's okay, right?
Yes, thank you for your help. That's how I got hired as a full-time employee at Collabo. Collabo is a big company with a flexible work schedule. I was able to become a full-time employee thanks to the fact that President Kawaguchi had been paying attention to me for a long time. Thanks to the flex time system, I'll be able to work any hours I want even as a full-time employee and continue taking care of my mother without any problems. I didn't know that. I can't go back to SCAT now that I'm with Collabo. Can't you do something about that? What am I supposed to do without you? You'll have to think about that on your own. Afterwards, Manager Yatarai was unable to settle the chaotic business and was made to work as an ordinary employee instead of a sales manager. I hear he's frustrated now that he's being forced into a quiet position. Dad, give me one more chance. I was so careless to believe in you. I'm taking responsibility for personnel matters and giving back my compensation. You too, take deep responsibility and start over from scratch. Oh, what the heck? And by the way, what happened to Yanako? Since she was acting arrogant because she was Yatarai's son's girlfriend, it became hard for her to stay with the cold stares around her and left the company. But then, she brazenly contacted me.
I heard through the grapevine you became a full-time employee of Collabo, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's amazing. You must have a promising future with a stable income. I broke up with Baruo. There's no point in being together if his career path is cut off. Hey, why don't we start over?
Huh?
I actually want to be with you, Takumi.
I don't even want to hear your voice.
Hey, wait a minute.
A year passed since then. I worked very hard at Collabo to make sure I didn't disappoint President Kawaguchi.
Your documents are perfect this time. I'm really glad you're here.
Thank you. It's a dream come true to be able to work alongside President Kawaguchi every day like this.
By the way, how's your mother?
She's doing much better now that she's recovered.
I'm glad to hear that.
I was very happy knowing President Kawaguchi was concerned about my family too. Then one day, I received an unexpected invitation from the president.
Nishino, I'm going to finish work early today. Would you like to have dinner with me?
What? With the president?
You don't want to?
No, I'd love to. But I'm a bit nervous.
Should we not then?
No, I'll go. Of course I'll go. I'll definitely go. I was taken to the president's favorite restaurant. As we talked there over drinks, the president revealed a surprising feeling to me.
I thought you were very capable when I first met you, and I became interested in you.
Thank you very much.
But after visiting SCAT and talking to you several times, I realized not only do you excel at work, I could feel that you're an honest and hardworking person.
Is that so? No,
And I fell in love.
Huh? What? Pardon me?
Once I started liking you, I wanted to get to know you better, so I asked you out today. Am I bothering you?
No, not at all. I've always had a crush on you too, and I get nervous when you talk to me. Especially in the past year, that feeling has been growing. I love you too.
Really? I'm so happy.
What? Hey, President!
Call me Mitsuki.
We then moved on to the next restaurant. I've never been to such an expensive place.
I think I'll ask to put it on your bill.
What?
I'm just kidding. Don't worry about the bill.
I'll pay you back by getting a promotion.
That won't take long.
What?
You're about to go into management. Oh, of course, not because I personally like you, but because I expect you to be good at your job.
Me? Management?
I'm counting on you.
Yes.
Let's have a party to celebrate Takumi's promotion.
Thank you very much. Cheers! It's going to get busier and busier from here on out.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.